Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to handle sales quotations that have expired. A lot of people in the system have noticed that when you set an expiration date on a sales quotation, you can still send it after the fact. Now, there is a filter that is available here under open quotations. You actually can see expiring quotations, and you can see my expiring quotations, and that will show you quotations that are getting ready to expire. But what do you do when they have expired and you don't want to deal with them anymore? You want them out of the system. You want to show that those are canceled. First, let me show you. I've got several different quotations here, different sales quotations, and you can see that many of them have different statuses. We have created, we have confirmed, we have lost, and we have sent. A sales quotation that is in the created status hasn't been sent to the customer yet. One that's been confirmed has actually been confirmed by the customer and has been transitioned into a sales order. One that has been lost has been manually updated to a lost status by the sales team, basically stating that we lost the quotation for whatever reason. And then ones that have been sent, you're marking those sent, saying that you have sent them to the customer and you're waiting on a response. Now, what happens when you have a sales quotation that is expired or has reached the expiration date that has been set on the sales order? You can go into Quotation Update here in the Sales and Marketing module. I am in the Sales and Marketing module, and if I go to Cancel Quotation, I can actually set a batch job to cancel quotations that have expired within a certain day range. So I'm going to select a reason here. I'm going to select expired, so that way I know why these sales orders have been canceled. And I'm going to go into Records to Include and select Filter. This is where I'm going to choose what to do with the expiration date. So I'm actually going to change this line in the filter to expiration date. And I'm going to put in here today, because when I run my batch job, I'm going to want to maybe set it up to run at the end of the day for any sales quotations that expire today. And then those will then become canceled in the system, and I won't have to worry about them anymore. To set this up as a batch job, you can just set batch processing here to yes, and then you can set a recurrence. So if I wanted to run this every day, I can set it to run every day. I can say no end date. I can say every day, every weekday, for example, and I can get that running so that way it will always be there and I don't really have to think about it. I'm just going to run this one as an example just to show you what happens when I run this job. Now, as you can see, I have an alert here. It says 3 quotations were updated to the status of canceled. So let's go check my quotations. And as you can see, I have 3 quotations here that were all in the status of canceled because they all expired today. And that is how you deal with sales order expirations in D365 for finance and operations.